Hey guys, long time no nothing. I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I've been a lot of places in the last few years, but I'm just gonna jump straight into right now. I had a dream this morning, a nightmare really, that I was at Disneyland, but I couldn't get in. Now, believe it or not, this is a reoccurring dream in my life for a lot of years. I love Disneyland. It's like the magical kingdom, right? It's every place you want to be. And I had a dream that I was with my mom, who wasn't right there with me, but my mom was there. You know how that is. And she was going to go to a family reunion, and I was like, well, I'm going to Disneyland. Y'all go to the reunion. I'm going to Disneyland. And I was there, but I was waiting. I was like, well, they'll get here. My family will get here, and then we'll all go in together type of thing. And then I was talking to some employees because they had like the line borders up, the ropes, and I couldn't get in. And I was like, is it closing? And they were like, yeah, it's 12 a.m., so we're closing. And I was like, oh, that sucks. I waited too long, and now I can't go in. And I woke up, and my husband was leaving for work, and he was kissing me goodbye and everything. And I said, babe, I had a nightmare. I said, I couldn't get into Disneyland. He goes, that is a nightmare. But anyway, then he left for work, and lucky me, I know, I went back to sleep. So I went back to sleep, and I dreamt it again. Now, I don't know about you, but God really reiterates things for me. If there's something he wants me to get, he'll tell me 2, 3 times, and I'm like, got it, I got it. Thank you so much, Lord, because I don't always get it the first time. Especially in that this has been a reoccurring dream for me throughout my life. I can't get in. I'm there, but I can't get in. And so anyway, again, I dreamt I was right outside of Disneyland, but I was waiting for my family. And I couldn't get in. And so I started thinking to myself, well, I'm just going to go in. And I can meet up with them on the inside. And I know that to a lot of people that sounds foreign, but I've been in Disneyland alone a few times. I really like it. It doesn't hinder my ability to have fun. So anyway, I thought, well, I'm going to go in, and they can just message me or whatever when they get inside, and we can meet up. So I'm going to go in. And so I go, and I'm waiting, and I'm looking at the prices and everything, and I'm debating. And I was looking around, and the employees were talking to me, and I was like, well, I'm kind of waiting for my family, but I'm also looking, and I'm just debating. So finally, I'd been there long enough that one of the employees was like, hey. And he gave me these slips, these pink slips, so that I could go in for free. Perfectly free entrance into Disneyland. And he had enough slips for my entire family. And I was like, this is fantastic. But then he said, yeah, well, we're just lucky to have you staying with us, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, we're not staying at the hotel. We're staying with family nearby. And he was like, oh. And he wasn't quite sure if he could let me in if I wasn't staying at the hotel. And I was just trusting for favor. I kind of thought, oh, he's going to let us go. I mean, I was hoping he would just let us go. And honestly, that's when I woke up. So as I prayed about it, because I was like, I had that dream twice in a row. Like, that's just crazy town. And here's what I came to. I kept wondering in my waking state, why didn't I just go in? Like, why was I so hung up on waiting for my family? Now, I get it. We love our families and yada yada. But we're talking about entering into the kingdom, okay? For me, that's the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of God. And I was allowing people that I love to keep me from entering in. The guy that gave me free slips, and there's free slips for all of us, if we're in the right place, if we're staying in the right place. My family, we weren't in the right place. So I was at the right place. I was right there at the gate. But my family wasn't there yet. And they weren't staying in the right place. And as I prayed through that dream, it was like, look, I have been allowing certain members of my family who are not where they should be to have been waiting for them and praying for them. And the thing is, we can't allow friends, family, people that are close to us who aren't there yet, who are late, who are not where they're supposed to be, to keep us from entering in to where there is joy, to where there is happiness, to where there's this great ride, we can't allow them to keep us from where we want to be. So I just want to encourage you today that keep praying, keep waiting, keep hoping, but meet them on the inside. Enter in. and meet him when they get there. Do you know what I'm saying? And God gave me Psalm 16:11 this morning that says, "You will show me the path of life. In your presence is the fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." So enter into the pleasure. Enter into the kingdom. Don't wait. Don't let others rob you of your joy or from entering in. I've been doing that. And it's too heavy to carry. It's not yours. They'll get there when they get there. Love them to the best of your ability and enter in. Good to see you guys.